is Scott Ashcraft with Spettro Builders. We're here in Eagle Mountain, Utah, getting ready to cut some concrete. The homeowners wanted us to come in and give access to their basement from the outside, and so we're going to do a little walk in here. If the camera scans around today, I want you to see how tight it is. That was one of the issues, and so our excavator would normally get in here with his Mini X and get in here and dig this out, but looking at this hole, they dug it by hand, and they didn't need to get access necessarily. They got guys that like to dig. We got a permit and we got it inspected. We had to epoxy our rebar into the wall and into the footing because they're going to do a retaining wall to keep the dirt out, obviously, from the stairway that goes down into the basement. The concrete cutting company is here today, and they're here right now getting ready to cut out what's left of that window opening so that we can put a door in there. Very common to put a door where the window is. And this door happened to be 5 foot wide, so what we did, no, it was actually 4 foot wide. And so what we're doing is we're gonna put a 3 foot door with a side light in it. We've purchased the door, and as soon as they get this cut, we're gonna pop it in place. We do a fair amount of these, and the cost can range, you know, just depending on how detailed we want. The concrete alone is going to cost in the neighborhood of $11,000, $16,000. We've had them go even further than that. Depends on how many steps are going in there. It depends on access, and it depends on the amount of work that it's going to take. We did some other things around the property. They have some window wells that were rusted out, and you can see that one in the background there. We tore that out of there, and we're putting in the new ones. So yeah, we're going to get that cut in. We're going to get the basement in there, and then our concrete guy will come in. We have an inspection on Monday for the footing forms, and then we'll pour the footing, pour the stem wall, and then he can come back in and put his steps in with a landing at the bottom. At the landing, we're going to put in a drain system, a simple drain system that's going to take that extra water down into the ground. Anyway, we're cutting. We're going to make a mess today. We've got it visqueened on the inside of the house to keep everything as dry and as clean as possible on the inside. So while they're cutting, you know, it's sort of a messy thing to do.